Why don't you talk to my associate Vinny, Dabu? Oh, I forgot something. That. Okay, grab that. Put it there, grab that. Put it there. And we can go. Previously on Star Fox Adventures, we beat the game. Now we have to wrap up some loose ends. Also, now, if my cursor can show up on the screen. There it is. Got debug text up here, because I wanted it to be on. So, we're missing one fuel cell, and I am one cheat token. And I am pretty certain I know where to find it. I might be missing more than one, I'm not sure. But there, we never actually collected that one because we were broke. Or didn't have the big enough bag to collect 20. Camera's gonna go a little bit funky for a second, and someone's shooting at me. But just ignore that. I'm just going to double check that I got all of them. There's probably more that I forgot to collect. So, let's see. There's the one in the store. I probably got that, but let's check it. Okay, nothing happens, so I guess I already have it. There's one in Moon Mountain Pass. Wherever that is. Come on, come on. Yeah, I changed something there. Which button is that? I'll just do it this way then. That's it right there. Did I get this one? Yes. Where else? Volcano. I'm gonna go through this list one by one, so... Chase Baby Lightfoots, I know I got that one. Cake Claw, I did that one. Ocean Force Point, I know I did that one. Volcano is the next one to do. There you go. It's gonna be this way, I think. That's more like it. Well, there's still an object not loaded there, but that happens sometimes when you warp. In fact, it looks like we have wrong textures in here, too. That's pretty funny. Oh, yeah, I was right there already. I didn't really need to go back here. Oh, well. Where am I? I'm getting lost already. Back in. Watch out for the flying cubes. Oh yeah, this isn't considered in the temple, so this is still outside. When it says outside the temple, it would be like here or something. Not quite here, but one of these spots. Let's see. Also, we can look up close at some of these decorative crystals. Ah, yes, this here. Haven't got this one. There's some fuel cells here I missed too. I guess I just completely forgot to go here. I'm mashing A and now it finally decides to let me do it. Oh yeah, nice debug text here. That's actually from a light. That's part of the normal game. You can see it with whenever you have debug text turned on. You can change the parameter, but it doesn't actually do anything. And yes, we've got some fuel cells and this dude. Come to think of it, it might not give me 100% because I haven't collected all of these one-ups because I'm full, I can't collect anymore. I'd have to go die first, and I'm not doing that. And yeah, this is pretty neat. There's even a little hidden chamber behind it. And what's this? I have actually not seen this before. Part of this episode is going to be exploring out of bounds, so... Oops. Back up. So this is neat. I don't know what the point of this is. It's probably visible from outside here or something. Well, what is this I'm looking at? There is a shortcut key for the free move, but it's not working right now because of something I changed. So, that's interesting. Anyway, let's now save and reset and see what my percentage is. Probably 99 because I didn't actually turn in those tokens. So, yeah, I should probably do that too, huh? Bye, guy. Bye, guy. I can actually just warp right to the maze. And we've done it already, so let's just cheat our way through it. Cheating to get cheats. Go figure. Whoa. That wasn't what I meant to do. This is actually a fairly large maze. Here we are. I'm not sure if anyone does 100%. Oh, a message from Fox's father. I'm afraid you've got the wrong number. And this must be that music test sheet. And then, just to be sure, let's leave the map. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another fuel cell around somewhere that I haven't grabbed. That was an odd screen transition. When we hold Z at startup, we have the debug text turned on by default. Otherwise, you'd have to go to the menus. The numbers showing here are just nonsense because it's not a player character. Still 99. Huh. Weird. Anyway, let's show off some other interesting things. Nothing in here. First of all, I never did properly show what actually all happens when you lose to Andross. So, let's do that. Oh. That doesn't look quite right, but...
I've been looking forward to this day.
Look
to
around a
see
bit.
you again, Fox McCloud.
Andross!
And now, to destroy the Light system!
I've got to stop it!
Okay, this looks pretty funny. Anyway, just hurry up and kill me so I can show the death scene. I actually might not have a hitbox. Well, anyway, we saw most of it. It's just the usual, you lose, and then it goes back. So, yeah. Now, this music is loud. Let's look around. Oh, this is neat. It kept the background from the space section. Like I said before, this map is totally empty. There's nothing in it. Also, I have upgraded to a newer version of Dolphin that has this setting. Oh, the cursor won't show it on there for some reason, but this Enable MMU setting. And what that does, if you turn it off, it lets Dolphin bypass some errors that would usually crash the game. I usually keep that on because it's kind of a cheat, and, well, I want to know if the game crashes because I need it to work on a real GameCube. But for this experimentation, I've turned it off so we can do things that usually would just crash. We can look around in here. See, there's two transporter objects that we can look at. They're invisible. Meanwhile, Krystal falls because there's nothing there. There are actually more objects in this Fox Shield that just spawns automatically. It's just when you press R. That's weird that she falls and then stops because she's out of bounds. I wonder what happened there. This is supposed to be an older Krazoa Palace map, and it has a grid layout, but there's no geometry in it. Or if there is, there's nothing. So most of the objects don't show up because there's nothing below them. This just doesn't do anything. I'm going to remove it. But now we have this. And we take another controller. We can look around. But there's really nothing to see. The background is static. So let's go look somewhere else. These other unused maps mostly just crash the game. Random test. It's just a test map. And yeah, we have... For some reason, warping just keeps the background. Which is pretty funny. But as for camera, we have normal, we have stay, which it will turn to point towards you, but it won't move. But you can still use controller number 4 to move it around. And it goes a little funky, I'm just trying to turn. And then you have free mode, which is completely manual controlled. It will not move on its own at all. And we can turn it, hold Z to turn it faster. Go up and down, left and right, and in and out and back and forth. It's a little strange because the map loads and unloads around the camera, which means sometimes you'll just fall out of bounds while you're doing this, even though you aren't moving. And also you can't see the whole map at once because it doesn't all load in at once. But we can watch from up here. Another fun thing we can do is pause. Just stop time. And move the camera around in a frozen environment. It's not completely frozen. Some things still animate, but physics is stopped. We can just get a close look if I can figure out how to control it. Brr. Come on, brain, this isn't hard. So there, finally free camera mode. But there's nothing special to see in this map. I did also add a couple other neat features, but let's go look at those in a more interesting place. Like here. There's a bunch of filters built into the game. They probably won't show up very well on camera, but... And also, yes, I see this blue is cut off at the bottom. I'm going to move that to another menu and straighten it all out. This is just a basic blur over the entire screen, except the HUD. Then there's motion blur, which we can set it to the highest intensity, which is actually 1. It's reversed. And it makes everything just look like absolute nonsense. or we can go up to something more reasonable. And on video, it's just going to look like absolute garbage, but it actually looks really cool. We've got the heat effect, which we saw that in Volcano. It just makes everything wiggle in the distance. Got monochrome effect. I don't know what this is for. I think it's just the sepia mode cheat. Oh, actually, it's used in some cutscenes, but... Got spirit vision, which makes everything ugly and sort of inverted, and this is used when Andross is watching you. And then we can run around and everything is ugly colors. So cool. And then there's this. This is bugged. It's supposed to have parameters to actually show, like, a skewed image of the screen, but without those it just shows crap. And then, for some other reason, there's a color filter separate from the others, which we can just tint the whole screen whatever color you like. You can combine some of these. Oh, seizures. But as you can see, some of them take precedence over the others. And again, on video, they're not going to show up right at all. I should probably fix these adjustments as well so that I can just do that. Can't do that on some of them. Environment. This game has a day and night cycle, and even though everything is paused, you can see the water is flowing and time is still going. So we can just change the clock. That's pretty neat. Got time travel. The sun even moves around in the sky. Can we see the sun? Because these vortexes are in the way, but... Now, let's use this camera and such to look around. Oh yeah, we can show off some of that. What's there to see here? Oh, it's underneath the map. Not really much interesting in this area. If we move too far out, then the map will unload, and the numbers actually flicker when it's glitching. These trees are just flat polygons, but hey, it works. These controls could probably be better. I should probably change them. You can see over here the little area that the queen is hiding in. Is that what that is? Yeah. I can see some lag. Have a look at these vortexes. They just go up and stop. You can see Ice Mountain from here. One of the dinosaurs mentions that sometimes when you talk to him. It's kind of random. And see up here. What's up here anyway? It's just in there. And also, this game is a little unique in that you can stand in a lot of places that you can't actually reach. Most games would not bother to put solid collision. But here, we can go up here and even hit the trees. Cause a bit of lag. Even though this area is completely unreachable by normal means. And there is some missing geometry, but... or some missing collision on it. But you can walk around up here. See where the waterfall comes from. It's just magic. Oops. Can have a look around. See where these egg holes lead to. Nowhere. Nice extreme close-up as well. Sometimes this is a better way to look around, because you don't have to worry about your character unloading because they're too far away from the camera. And if we pass through this area, it actually switches layer. But maybe not right now because we're in free move mode. Done it before, but it's not that interesting anyway. It just makes everything disappear. We can walk around up here. We can fall out of bounds. We can look somewhere else. In fact, we can even look around here. There are some interesting things to see. There's a bit of a blur going on there. I don't know why that is. Hi there, Fox. How you doing? There's these colored tubes under this grill here. This jukebox with the pizza box on top. Any pizza in there? Should slow it down a bit here too. But... oh, nothing in there. Pretty sure they just took a photo of an actual jukebox for this. Anything on this screen? Oh, it's just the same as Fox's. Oh, you got 2 chairs. 3 chairs. What you got all these chairs for? Here, there's a little area that you can briefly see during some scenes. Again, on this side, there's nothing in here, but we can look around from outside the ship. You can see the planet in the background. Ah, bonk. And this is part of the world map, so if we move far enough away from it, the game will probably crash. Well, or not, because I turned that thing off. But you could actually theoretically load into other maps from here. But I don't know how far I need to go for that, so I'm not going to do it right now. I don't need that. Oh yeah, but let's show off that music test that we unlocked. It's pretty lame. It just plays a random song whenever you push the joystick. Mine's much better. There are some unused songs as well. I don't remember which ones they are, but look them up on YouTube. Some of them are left over from older versions of the game. Test of Sacrifice? I don't remember that. This is a song. Swapstone Circle, yeah. There's lots of interesting things in there. If you try to actually warp around to different maps and such from the title screen, mostly you just crash the game. But let's look around some more. Get your butt out of the camera. Oops, I've gone too far, I don't know where I am. There we are. This whole map is just one big square kind of thing. It's got a dome roof to it, though. But you can't stand on that. We could do this. Take the camera up here and look around. Now we have a nice view of the maze, although it's kind of foggy. Where else can we look? Saw here. Where's the bottom area? Yeah, that's free move. This cave part is actually still part of the bottom area. Under there, it's just nothing. Get the occasional accidental panty shot doing this, but... And then sometimes you get phased right out of the map. You can see... Yeah, the camera is trying to get back in bounds, so it flickers back and forth a bit. Where am I? It's very easy to get lost doing this. Oh! Oh yeah, this is gonna start this scene again. Forgot about that.
You said this was
But we can skip
safer.
that too, somehow. Let's see. WM
No!
E4. Okay. Although, this is a good time for free camera mode, isn't it? We can pause and look around. Of course, the audio is a stream, so it just keeps going. And also... Oh, we can't right now.
Wake up! Wake up!
Wakey, wakey. Yep. But anyway, if we go... Shut up! I'm talking. Go to E4. Change this back to 1. I believe that will do. Oh, maybe not. Maybe because the sequence is already running. Well, let's just go somewhere else then.
What's going on?
Ah, it's still going. Maybe if I do that, and then go back. I'm not sure what'll happen with the warp stone. I can try that. Just go here. There we go. Something I discovered quite recently on this map is... Oh, the sequence is still running. There's just randomly polygons up here. They're so close to the edge of the map that they're basically out of bounds. But you can walk around on them if you don't fall out of bounds. Which is easier said than done. Can't see them from below either, so I don't know if they're just there by accident or what's going on with that. But yeah, we can run around up here and go out of bounds and get stuck. Stop. Stop enabling that. That's another thing I should fix. We can look down here at the... whatever this is. I guess it's supposed to be a mountain. This map's internal name is Warlock, because it used to be Warlock Mountain, which was the area leading up to the palace. But the mountain got scrapped, so now we have just the palace. Oops. And I'm thinking the cutscene hasn't started because I'm not actually over there. We can walk around up here. Inside here, there's nothing much to see, but neat. It's actually just a wall back there. Inside. Hey, look, I put her back in. Gateway to the final boss. Let's go have a look at that if we can. Oh, we can't go that way. But we will. Just not yet. There's more to look around. Got an old palace here. Oops. Pieces loading in and out as we move around. Now we're back at the start. Here's that secret passage with the extra life on it. Who's not there right now. Oh, there. There's the barrel generator and the sparkle effect from it. Now it's a fox generator. Whatever. There's another way I can do this. There. I'm coming for you, Andross. I got a bomb. Take that! Uh-oh. Dropping frames. What's going on there? You put those frames back where you found them. I'll just stick around here until the connection gets better. Whoops. I'm out of bounds. Even though I can still see stuff. Are we still lagging? Come on, internet. Nice reflections here, though. Let's just look around here some more. I'm recording all this locally anyway, so if it gets too bad, I can always just upload it later. Reflecting on that way over there somehow. Here's an area that is accessible, but it's probably not something you've ever gone to. Just if you'd fall way down there. Over here. Or we should have the thingy, but it's not there anymore. I guess we already did that. Whoa, that is a reflection. What is going on there? Torches or something. They never light. And now I'm on the wrong side. Actually, let's just work back to here. Now here's an interesting trick. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right, but... Hey, look, it's Cape Claw. Yeah, all the maps are interconnected, so we can actually just warp from one to the other. But since we didn't go through the correct loading zone, none of the textures or models have loaded in, so it's just Rainbow Palace. Complete with the music. But technically we're in Cape Claw now. groovy. What's this doing here? Anyway. Next up, we got Ice Mountain. In the demo version, I somehow managed to clip right through this and just fall out of bounds. That was silly. Again, we can walk around up here. Fall through it. Just gonna go ahead and speed things up a little. This cannon is still firing, but there's nobody at it. It's just an automatic cannon. It's even clipping in. Oh, I'm stuck. Nice camera. It's just the same as the cannons everywhere else, but this one moves itself. And what's underneath the well? Well, there's a token there, even though I already have it. And a lot of empty space and sparkles, and that's about it. Nothing there. Go up here. And talk to this guy. What's he have to say? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Sometimes, depending, I guess, on how far you are through the game... Oh, what's this? He will say, "Can you help me get free?" which is just one of the texts from one of the other mammoths in the game. And the other one says the same thing. And if you feel like running a lot, you can just go through here and just run down the hill. Which is great for exploring, because free move doesn't really work when you're on a bike. Just got a little ledge. Can get stuck in the snow. These are real fire, by the way, but the snow doesn't melt, which is pretty strange. Anything to see from up here? There's something over there. No, it's just further down the hill. We can go back in here and look around. And now we're trapped. There's no way out of here. Except, of course, magic. A little bit of invisible wall there. Feet are sinking right into the snow. She must be freezing. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to see. Got a branching path, and... oh, you actually can't go in there. Huh. I wonder what's going on there. Comes out there and there. Oh, another mammoth. Do you have anything to say? Nope. Krystal Fox is climbing a mountain. Why is she climbing a mountain? Well, that doesn't really work in this world, do it? Where'd you come from? Guess I lost the race because I didn't beat those guys down the hill because there were no guys. Silly. I've tried, and it doesn't appear to be possible to click the bike out of bounds. If you can, with very careful aim, you'd be able to actually get down there and land on the lower part. So that would be pretty neat. But might save some time in the speedrun, but it doesn't appear to be possible. Oh yeah, let's show off what the camera does here. Or what the barrel does. You have to do this because interacting with objects depends on the camera's position, so you can't actually pick up the barrel when the camera isn't near it. Now we'll throw it. We'll throw it. I guess we won't throw it. And yeah, that's all that happens there. Nothing thrilling, but you can see it happen. Oh, we're stuck in first-person mode, no wonder. Nothing to see, can't go there. I guess this is just the bottom of the mountain, but come on, camera. Yeah, that's all that is. It's funny that it shows up from here, though. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go back here. Hit overflow, that's not good. What's this guy doing?
Thank you, folks, and good luck on your quest.
Usually when you see hit overflow, it means you're stuck. I don't know why it's showing up there. We can go in here, and then freeze to death. We can't get back out. Let's go ahead and do that. This is another place where we can walk around on top of things that you're not even supposed to be able to reach. But this tree is fake. I'm hiding. Oh, and there's the pads that you blow the horn on. And they're actually chilling around out of bounds somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. Look at me, I'm up here. Yay. It's funny how the tail keeps moving. Oh, what's going on here? This isn't supposed to happen. I'm just out of bounds, that's all. There's another cheat token, well. Some music. Let's see under here. Nah. We're just back here. Pretty impressive gymnastics there. Now we've got a magic cave. There's not much to see, but let's take a quick peek. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Huh. I'm not sure why that happened. If you get to a certain location, it just warps you. But what's also interesting is the way that these caves are programmed. There's just one. And the way they know where to send you to is one of these. Where are you? We go in here and change this. Let's see, 6-6 instead of 6-7. Now where do we go? That's odd. Thing. Where is that? One moment. Just pull up this list. There are some interesting places we can warp to in this warp file. If it will open, please. There we go. Perhaps the most interesting is 0. Which will crash most of the time, but hopefully not this time. And... oh, there's nothing here. Okay, let's try it a different way then. Go here. Man, it's dark. Which is strange, because it's noon. Spawn one of these transporters. Remember where it is. Also, I fixed some crashes in this menu. Some of these glitched objects have names that are technically valid, but not really. And let me see what's the parameter for this object. Where is that object? Oh, that's not the right one. To see. There we go. That's not Dolphin. There it is. 1819. Let's just leave that at 0 for now. 20. I'm gonna set to -1. 22. I think we're gonna set as well. And we need to put it at our location. And then warp. Oops. Ah, here we are. This is a very strange map. I have no idea why this happens. This is actually just the CloudRunner Dungeon, and it's not a copy, it's the same map, but for some reason it doesn't load in correctly this way. And it's pretty bizarre. Camera? Usually the character still shows up, but this time they don't. Whoa there. I see the character shows up, something else is broken. Can't move correctly. Their animations are not there. Stop showing me that. Yeah, thanks, Slippy. very helpful. But once we get out in the hallway, we can move around a bit. Very hard to navigate with this giant box in the way. I don't know what that's about. But I've got the map there, so... Some textures are loaded in, most aren't. Also, we're on stage act 0. Let's look at that. This isn't. That's what's going on. It's the same map, but a different object set or something. So I don't know why some of the models don't load in sometimes. One thing I was hoping to show off is that sometimes in one of these cages is a bird. And when you talk to him, he doesn't react the way you think. He just kind of stretches into a weird mess of nothings. And also these puddles look like paint or something, because of how they're dripping. I've also never tried going to the rest of the fortress from here, so let's see what that looks like. Wow, that's a lot of sequence errors. I don't know what it's doing with that. I don't know why it loads this differently, because that warp file doesn't specify anything like parameters or sequences, just a location. So this map has something programmed in it to set up very differently at a certain location. Kinda hard to see anything there, so let's check out Dark Ice Mines. Or we can work back here. Okay. Well, that got it to load in the textures properly. We're still on... No, this is the actual CloudRunner Fortress map. With the correct parameters and everything, so we can look around it. Again, it's, looks kind of strange. Let's just go back to here and... Oh, we still got 3 move on, so I just warped out of bounds. Bounce off. Yeah, it's a hint about Microsoft. Oh, it's raining. I still haven't figured out what controls the rain. But from down here we can show what happens if we're on the wrong map layer. What's the camera doing though? Alright, we activated the camera trigger. Well, let's just move it over there ourselves. And now... the map is split up into 5 layers with... basically 0 is the normal layer, -1 is underground, like there, -2 is way underground, +1 is up in the air, and +2 is outer space. There's no real particular reason to do it that way, that's just what they did. Let's put the camera back to normal. And I guess that's why everything is looking all gloomy and dreary there, because it was raining. But maybe if we warp back now, it'll be a little easier to see. Oh, hey. It's raining in the volcano. You gotta figure out more of the environment stuff, because this is pretty ugly. Oh, there you go. Now I can see better. Ow. Now it's trippy. Color banding and everything. There's the Queen's cage. It looks really JPEG-y. I don't know what it's doing exactly to make that effect. Okay, let's try this. See, it's trying to run some sort of script here, and it's not working, so I'm just falling out of bounds and getting work back. So, let's go here instead. Again, we've got that debug blading thing going on. What's this little pad down here? Just water. I guess that's just so you can see water when you look down from here. Very clever. Oh, music. Then the volcano. And once we're here, it's trying to run this script, and it's moving me even though I have free move on, which is very odd. Everything's kind of shaking. Come on. The volcano is surrounded by pink. This is actually a pretty big map, even before you get to the dungeon part of it. That was odd. If we could check out that blizzard section, too. And also here. There's a tunnel, but it doesn't go anywhere. I think it's just where things are supposed to come out of. Like snowballs. We've got the race section. Complete with that door. And yeah, that's where you would have come out of the race section and then gone down that path and into the dungeon part. And then there's this area, which we can't go into. Or can we? Let's see. Ah, it overrides free move, huh? Interesting. And now because we're stuck in position because of free move, we get stuck in a loop. That's silly. Yeah, well, override this way. I should probably add is a warp player to camera function for cases like this. It's still very hard to see anything. There's a lot of fog. But eventually we can get to here. Which isn't just back where we started. Careful, cat. Don't knock everything over. What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. That was pretty odd. Actually, we've disabled the fog, so now let's have another look around. Let's see, in case it does something silly. And we can just bypass that trigger. Lizard schmizzard. Fake log. It's down here. Oh, another trap. Wait a minute, it goes somewhere. Actually, no it doesn't. Bit of invisible wall going on there. Not a fake rock, though. Oh, come back. Partially fake log. That's interesting. And yeah, this section is kind of just a loop, I think. Oh, it leads us here, that's right. Why is this still here? I thought I melted this. Anyway, there's nothing in here. Hey, Tricky's here. And, well, he's partially here anyway. That's silly. And then, yeah, there's... we can't jump off the bridge, but we can float off it. This is where the race would take you, and that would be open, and you'd fall into there, and it would take you to the dungeon, but instead you just float us back. Because we are not riding a bike. Ow. Ow. In the prototype version, there's actually something different going on there. I'm not entirely sure what. We'll find out once we play through it. But for now, we're going to keep looking around. Oh, hey. You can see the bottom of that guy. It's just the same, really. This place, you saw already. Yep. Tricky is panting, even though he's nowhere near me. Oh, he's over there. Tricky, you're not looking so great. To the moon! Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the sun, but whatever. Can't do that anyway. How about Moon Mountain? Oh, good. Tricky's here, too. Am I just gonna be doomed to have this cube follow me around everywhere now? Ooh. Come on, camera. What are you doing? That was strange. We can walk around up here. They've even assigned the correct texture type, so you have the right sound effect walking around up here. Even though you can't get up here. What else we got? Nothing there. Tricky, will you stop? I wonder. Ah, he just comes back. Yeah, real funny. Oh, now we're here. Come to think of it, there is a flag for that. be it? Aha! A companion cube. Very clever. Yes. I'm not sure if this is the right flag. No, it's definitely not, because it's 0. But... we could go to 7-0. Set that to 0. And then reload the map. Nope. I guess we're stuck with them. Well, we can kind of see... hey, wait a minute. He's there. He's just surrounded by a cube. What the heck? You can kind of see what's under them holes. We could also do it this way. Not a lot to see there, but... going here, but it's not going to load in correctly. But what's all this over here? Oh, this is the volcano. Just it hasn't loaded correctly because we are still way over there. How can we still hear Tricky sniffing from here, though? That's what I want to know. See the whole mountain, pretty much. Including that big empty room. A lot of snaking pathways. This area goes pretty far down, but it's just death. Somewhere around here is a fuel cell set to be visible never, so that's pretty strange. Let's go into the volcano. I don't think he can follow me there. I mean, he can, but... on second thought, let's not go to the volcano. 'Tis a silly place. Lightfoot Village is interesting, because its internal name is Swap Circle. And Thorntail Hollow's internal name is Swap Hollow, or SpellStone Hollow. Because Mr. Warpstone there was originally SpellStone, and he was how you changed between Krystal and Kite during the game. And I don't know how he relates to this area. Tricky, seriously, what the hell? I'm not sure what relation Mr. SpellStone has to the Lightfoot Village, but evidently he was involved there somehow. Evidently I somehow set the flag that says I have Tricky in. I bet it was by going through that blizzard section. Come on, camera, don't be a perv. Get a nice close look at this stuff. These detailed carvings. These guys and the babies. Oh yes, and there was another interesting warp. Wait a second. Transport, let's see. that in mind. Did we? Dang, damn it. No. I want this one as well. Don't change that. Change 1A, which is here. What do we want it to be? There's a few more words we can check out here. Let's look at number 5. Yes, middle of nowhere. There's another one that goes to that same glitched CloudRunner Dungeon map. This is a good one. Everybody recognizes this, right? It's actually the title screen. And for some reason our player character is an asteroid. But now we can look around in here some more. I don't know why free camera mode has this blur over everything. Oh, yeah. Where does this take us? Back to Lightfoot Village, which is very close to coordinate 0. That's not the right window. What else is there? It's a few areas that are deleted and just crash. Is that the one I'm thinking of? You're at the right controller. Oh, it's up here. Strange place to go, but okay. There's one that I'm looking for. We don't. It might not be labeled. Where are you? Ah, that's the one. 5-5. Oh, god damn it. Wrong window again. This warp leads to a particularly odd place. Here. Under the ground. Near this well. You might think that has something to do with the cheat token animation, but none of the other wells have warps that lead there. So, just this one, for some reason, has a warp to there. think there's another. So what's on here? Back off, bird. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's not on the list, but for some reason there is a warp that leads approximately here. What was that noise? Now let's go away from this jerk bird and see what else there is to see around here. Doo-doo-doo. Not really a lot of interesting things, just standard underground stuff. What's next? Cape Claw. Guys, we didn't load in the texture animations, but oh well, we'll make do. Over here, we've got this area. I'm not sure why there's lava here. Oh, you can see it. They're there. That's why. See the water from underneath. See the cheat token well. Oops, too far. Go in here. Ground. Got trees, sprites up there. Oh, what was that? It's a cube in my mirrors. I can swim to the edge of the world and get stuck. Not really much to see around here. Let's go to the non-glitched CloudRunner fortress and look around. There's this hole that you pull this block out of, but you can't look in there because of the fixed camera. So let's look in there. You may be shocked to learn that inside that hole is absolutely nothing. Whoa, what's the cage doing there? Every time I load the map, the cage rises up. That's very odd. Hey, it's Zelda. Not quite. Hey, what's that? Oh, I can't go to it. But I do believe it is the Queen. You might think I should know that, but hey, not my Queen. Hashtag not my Queen. Gonna need that money. Well, no, I'm not, but shut up. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be here right now, but the dinosaur that you set free from that cage runs in here and somehow gets himself in this spot right here until you do more things, and then he comes back and you can talk to him. And this is all pretty elaborate building. Anything interesting under the water? Not really. this area. And now we've got a sequence running from the beginning, which means I can't stand anymore because I'll fall to the ground. I don't know what that's about, but there's fish. Who put a fish down here? We're actually drifting. Maybe that was just the joystick. This looks painful. What else we got to look at here? Wow, there's something. Not entirely sure what that means, but... Oh, hey, it's the gold room. Broken into your vault. Around here a little bit. Get the music going. Oh no, you don't. This darkened area. Then we're back here. But it's empty. And because this isn't blown up, if I go down this ladder, where am I going to go? If you guessed here, yeah. Weird. We can just work there. Look around outside some more. Oops. I'm digging.
Scales!
Let's play with the camera.
Get the SpellStone out of here!
Yeah.
Huh?
Got a lot of detail in here. We got this bucket, work pad or the boost pad. Got various structure and such. Down here, just nothing. Pipes and crystals and all sorts of neat details that you probably never really look at. Somewhere there's even minecart tracks. There's this thing. And it all loops back to here. Game's still controlling the camera a bit here. Taking damage constantly. Where the heck am I? Weird. Let's get out of here. Hey, that's just back where I was. I think I glitched it by getting on the bike there, so let's just reset. Oh, there's a sequence going on. Stop that. Oh, got a scene here. I can have it. I really need to change this to not be activating the first-person view all the time. Or I guess I can just do it twice. Hey, it's this place. What's down here, anyway? Well, it's a lot of nothing. Some lava. Floating SpellStone or 4. Part of the scene, I guess. Strange sounds. And whenever there's a scene running, it wants you to just fall through the ground, because... Anyway. Beam me up, Scotty. Hey, that's great. I guess that's just a scripted trigger there. I'll have a look around here. Those cubes. What are they doing? And seaweed. I'm not sure what that's about, but... Let me view here, just take the camera off on its own. Neat. Oh, hey. Escape Cloud, but not really. It's just this area. With the world's most secure door. And the moon, which we can definitely see from in here. I'm not sure what these cubes are, if they're supposed to be something that shows up later, or... Magic. There's another cheat token well thingy. Wait, where is that? Okay, I thought it was somewhere else. We got the volcano. Hey, go, dude. We already looked around here a little bit, but... Hey, there's another thing I missed. Maybe that's that missing 1%. What's that? Get the fire extinguisher. Freeze blast, or whatever they call it. different layers of warps here. Some really annoying puzzle rooms. Some strange out-of-bounds geometry. Not a lot to see overall, but... And then it just takes you back here. With no sound effect. And the stone's just kind of chilling in the wrong spots. No sound effects, period. It'll help. Fine, I'll get up myself. Look around some more and try to stand on things. Oh, what the heck? Where's this? Why is this just right here? That's very silly. Not a lot to stand on. Stand here. What happened to my sound effects? Whoa! What in the hell? Let's get out of here. That is very odd. And there's the walled city, which is going to automatically play this scene. Oh, what trick he's here. At least he's not a cube this time. And we've still got the volcano environmental effect. Well, let's have a look around. You can activate the warp from up here, but it's deactivated, so... That sounds funny. What's inside this pyramid anyway? Not much. There's the loading zone for boss. There's these areas. No big spinning wheel though. What's that? Oh, it's just part of this maze. Okay then. I'm not going to question it. Look at these funny things. Oh, it's not here. Maybe if I actually run over to the other one, it'll be there. Going where no man has gone before. No, wait, that's a different franchise. That also has Star as the first word in its name. Now these things are strange. Look at my coordinates up here. What's going on there? I don't know why that happens. Look at the objects. That's what the camera's actually focused on. I have no idea why it does that. What's over here? Hey, I'm on the sun. Now I'm up here. There's a speedrunning trick where you can hop around some rocks and actually get up here and jump down through here and skip a bunch of things. Maybe it's not this spot, but it's somewhere like that. But it's pretty neat that you can just see how everything's put together, even if it is all yellow for reasons. What else is there? Dragon. Oh, suddenly Arwing. Oh, suddenly, what the heck is that? It's not even a cube. It's just a giant cube. Oh, it is. Oh, why that happened. Let's go somewhere else and then come back here. Maybe it'll load a little better. Okay. There, that's more like it. Not the usual sky we would have in this area, but eh. We can walk around up here. It's a real fire. Can't climb up on that, though. Even though it's clearly short enough. Here. This stuff is just props in the background. There's Yoshi. Some of this stuff isn't props, and we can actually climb on it. Back up you go. Over here, we got a barrel. This map is huge in many ways. It's using 84% of memory. It's kind of a lot for this. Got this interior area. Well, you can't actually run around up there. That's interesting. Can here, but not here. One of the rare cases, rare, where they actually didn't put solid collision on both sides. Where's that, CloudRunner dude, though? Be over here somewhere. There's our robot. Well, he would be over here, but of course we set him free a while ago. Oops, get back. Not only is this map huge, but they plan to make it even huger, as evidenced by the existence of Dragon Rock Bottom map, which is not the boss map, but it has been deleted. Well, let's have a look in here. Oh, okay. I guess there's no boss. We can also just warp over here, but it's just the same. And then we've got these shrines. There's a glowing thing way over there. It's probably the spirit that just to be used in a cutscene. Got really nice looking windows and stuff in here. this guy again. Okay, but what if I don't want to do that? What if I just want to go over here? Are these guys just all stored down here or something? Oh, they're actually just teleporting in from nowhere. I'm on fire! Somebody put me out. They just keep appearing, regardless of how you're actually doing. I wonder if it counts as victory, if I do this. Oh, I gotta figure out which one they are, though. These guys have titles, too. Sharp Claw Grunt, I guess. Did I win? Are there more of them? There's some kind of weird effect going on there. I guess that's supposed to be a barrier to keep me from running away. But I beat the bad guys, technically. Oh well, let's just leave then. Can't run around on the ceiling. Oh, this one. Camera's glitching a little, but and there's that nice broken robot we had to deal with. Oh, what the hell was that? Sorry about the flashing, I had no idea that was going to happen. What do you got for us? Stop picking your staff up and get to him. I can words. This has its very own special camera mode. And also free move doesn't work. Interestingly, Slippy's hints for this mode suggest that you should let the Sharp Claw guy have a head start, and that will somehow make it easier to win. I don't know what the logic is there exactly, but maybe it gets easier depending what you're doing. He's moved a little bit, he stops pushing as much. And see, just the usual failure scene for all of these, so I'm not going to bother showing them off, because we've already seen them once. That voice actually says you have failed in the background there. Oops. Ah, again with the flashing fire shit. What's going on with that? This camera's trying to kill all the epileptics on the screen or something. What is with my words all of a sudden? I can't words. I must be hungry. I just keep choosing wrong strawberries. I mean words. Ah, it's this area. We can actually look around it. Oh, I guess that counts as our bounce. Now we've got different music. We can actually look around in these little places. Come on, back in bounds. It's around here somewhere, damn it. There it is. This isn't... Oh, it is real water. What is this camera now? Okay, wow. I didn't think that was going to happen, but That is Krystal's teeth. The camera is inside her head. Very strange. But what I want to know is this a real working ladder? The camera doesn't know what to do, but yeah, this is real hit detection and everything. We actually go inside the hut. Can't climb the ladder. Let's see in the next one. Is there really a guy here? But we can look around. We can fall, and there's a little bit of extra geometry there. That's something. Wonder if those items are down here somewhere. This one's strange. It's just a flat image, but it's not. It's just flat collision, which I don't know why there's any collision, but the collision that is there doesn't match what you see. I still don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. What is that? This looks like a groovy bedroom, but Krystal's just antisocial. She doesn't want to talk, she just wants to smack things with her staff. I don't know why there's a fireball sound either. I can only put this back down in just the right spot, otherwise it doesn't let you. Let's see what these are called anyway. Oh, of course, pick object. SC settlement. That's actually the kill the bad guys to open the door thing. SC for swap circle. I don't know why it's named for that map, but that's what it is. That's probably the first map that they use it in, and I don't think they ended up actually using it in that map in the final version. GPSH. It's like some shrine. SH for shrine. I don't know which GP is, but we can pick that up even though we're nowhere near it, because camera. Yeah, they just have the same names, so that doesn't really tell you much. They don't follow you very well. Ah, where am I? That's one way to put it down. Test of fear. This is a good one. I actually have no idea what the camera is going to do if I try to manipulate it during the test. So, so far, there hasn't really been much interesting to see out of bounds. I know in Thorntail Hollow there is a Moon Pass key hiding out of bounds that the Dinosaur eventually gives you. I don't think you can collect it, though. Now, fortunately, the meter freezes while we're doing this. The free camera. So we don't have to try to constantly do the test while also dicking around. But I was really hoping to see the dinosaurs. But it's going to be pretty much impossible to do the test correctly with the free camera. Got test of skill. Which, this is the one that Krystal actually does normally. Test of put the thing in the hole. I didn't mean that in a lewd way, I meant like round, square peg and square hole, round peg and round hole. That wasn't much of a view though, was it? Pretty small area, though. test of observation, not test of skill at all. Oh yeah, it's this one. I was thinking of a different thing. Again, the camera has its own special mode. I chose the right one by accident. Yeah, I'm gonna run around over here though, dude. Wonder if you can actually see him in the vase. Which one is it? I don't think you can. Doesn't seem like it. That's cheating. He's in none of them. He's just left. Where am I? There's this. With Cube Tricky. Oh boy. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be. Oh, of course. I would definitely recognize it. This is one of the very few maps that is at layer -2, which is not really anything special. This guy has a collision field, but it's just a box, really. It's not attached to him. We can look around inside his gut. Here's heartbeat. What are these things? It actually has a whole esophagus. Oh, and it's actually just over there. Huh. Neat. Got this boss. Seems like a good place to look around. What are you doing? Bye. I don't know where Krystal is. Got this heat effect going. Guess I can turn it off though. That's better. Oh, I'm taking damage somehow. I thought time was stopped here. It's really popping in. I guess the camera would normally be hiding that. What's this? Extremely high voltage. Well, I don't need safety. No, wait, wrong bit. I think that's the boss on the platform over there. I keep flying over. Ah, yes. Now we can actually look at him. Where am I? Way up in the air. Hey, another thing. It's a puff of smoke. Fascinating. There's this, which is just going to show this scene, okay? With very strange looking animations. I think she's doing the animation of beating the boss and the animation of first entering the area at the same time. Anyway, if we let that play out, it's gonna take us out of here, so let's not let it play out. Here's what's in the center. Not a damn thing. And the arena is just a big square. But hey, what's this over here? This is where the dinosaur comes from. No wonder he's angry. They keep... Whoa, what the heck? As I was saying, no wonder he's angry. They keep him caged up in that tiny box. Make it look like there's this whole section in there with stuff around the outside, or the inside, rather. But it's actually just nothing. Where am I? Oh, I'm still here, sitting in midair, just chilling. But the dinosaur has disappeared. Another thing we can do with normal camera mode is use the other controller and actually roll the camera. What the? That's not right. Controller 3, we can spin it back and forth. And depending on where you are and what you're doing, sometimes it'll stay that way or not. Then we have general scales. And what the heck is going on? That was weird. I don't know what happened. The map is disappearing from me. Let's try reloading it with free move turned off. I showed this a little bit before, but Scales is actually just chilling back here. Oops. And we can actually engage with him a little bit. But there's nothing to stand on, so there's not much we can do. But he will try to attack us. Even though he will never actually attack us. Now, where the hell am I? Free move seems to glitch here. I guess there's a script going that's trying to do something with us. But the other bad guys are nowhere to be seen. Scales is out there, but the rest of them are just not. Let's see what happens if we have the camera stuck way up here somewhere. Watching this whole thing unfold. Hey, that's not where I put it.
Fox McCloud. You
Going to
may
have to
returned
fix
the
this.
SpellStones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
Makes you wonder if he's really the bad guy, considering he doesn't actually do anything to you. Hey, I can beat him up. Because the camera isn't close enough to consider him actually here, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe I just glitched it. Because of having the camera way up there. Here's Boss General. watch what he's doing. He has hit points, which makes me wonder what happens if you actually manage to defeat him. But there's no way to do that from here. Although I am also curious what would happen if I were to simply delete him. There you go. Problem solved. I mean, he wasn't the actual villain, but... There's Andross. There's some letters missing from the font here. That's funny. And can't control the camera.
I've been looking forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Now I can. Let's just get the camera out.
To destroy the light of
Random cube.
I've got to stop it.
Very loud music. Just out of bounds, we just got the normal space background. And then it goes back. Here's the world map with this scene still playing out. And fun fact here, the player character on this screen is actually that planet. Wow, Dolphin crashed. That's cool. Where did I put it? One moment while it starts back up. There we go. Still 99% even after grabbing those last few cells. So I'm not entirely sure if it can ever get to 100%. If you go by how complete the game itself is, it should only go to 50%, but anyway. So yeah. Let's not enable free move here.
Let's go, Fox! Get that spirit direct!
Oh, great. Hey, it took me back here. That's not supposed to happen. Oh well. Got the Arwing levels.
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet!
Free move doesn't do much here. You can move around, but not very well. And then that happens when you cancel it.
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet!
What about free camera? Well, that makes it very difficult to play. But you can look around. This is as fast as it goes. I should probably fix that. Hard mode. There I am. There's another funny little thing I can do here. Find it. 98. Let's put the camera back to normal and go to this. Now this usually crashes the game, but since I turned MMU off, it shouldn't.
You did it, Fox!
sometimes if you do that, though, he'll actually tell you you didn't get all the gold rings, even while you are standing here, which is pretty silly. This looks neat. Hey, wait a minute. And what's in here? Nothing.
Should be it, Rob.
This ain't the Great Fox at all. This is a great big phony. And what's Krystal doing in this seat?
Affirmative. I'll get
Looking
back
at
to
nothing.
work.
Hey, Fox! Isn't this music getting on your nerves? I'm trying
And
to
I
work on
can't
my
really
map.
control the camera.
Okay, old timer. Turn it down, Slippy. Hey! Slippy!
This is
it's
actually
Yellow Pepper.
the player character,
Yellow
but
Pepper here. I have a new mission for you, Fox.
green text.
You are a
We can do some fun things here as well. Oops. There's Fox. And we can look around from up here. But wait, there's more. What if... Hey, we can run around in here. How about that? Fox and Krystal together at last. Too bad he's just not real. Can do lewd things. This door isn't real. It's all phony! Yes, that's how I react to being smacked with a staff, too. Good look at the fine details in the surroundings here. Schematic of Arwing. A foxy lady. Ton of pizza and pizza boxes and cola bottles or soda bottles or something. Whatever that is. It's actually got real working collision for the staircase and everything, which is pretty nuts. Hey, why is my debug text off? Now we're out of buttons. Moon, what's that doing there? If we just keep moving, eventually we might end up somewhere. But I think we're way too far at the edge here. This map is way in the corner. Hey, there's something. Oh, we found the warpstone map. And the game ran out of memory. That's that would happen. Ah, yes. Let's just go back to the save state then. Yeah, good menu. There I am, falling through space for eternity and spinning. I fell into a nothing ring of nothing. And then there's this. The camera just doesn't like to cooperate here. But let's have a look around. There's Krystal down there. Against a static background. What happens if we do that at the actual beginning of the game? There's a few more little things to show off there. There's a cheat code, debug mode, chapter select. Chapter 1 is actually bugged. It puts us here. Hey, look who it is. Imagine finding you here. Oh, and there's this guy. Hey, I've got hearts now. Hey, there's two of them. What the hell? Man, that guy's not looking so well. Oops, restarts the whole scene. Okay. Apparently this free cam isn't perfectly working. It's still being overridden at times. What the hell is that? Why are there two ships? That's so strange. Am I on free move? Yeah. Are there two of them? I'm running around somewhere down there. That's so weird. Oops. There's the new crash screen, by the way. Well, let's go back to there and not screw it up. Oh yeah, and that debug mode saves over your file, so that's cool. I can still pan around a little bit. I think whatever I did there caused everything to load in twice. So we'll just quickly mash through this again. We've seen a million times by now. Very loud. You can literally just mash A to win. Also notice this is map 0. Mash A to win, but if I move over a little bit, I'll move slightly faster. Actually hit the head of it. Come on. Now we're here. And there's no warp to here because this isn't actually a map, this is an object floating around in space. Trying to warp here just makes things really strange. Also, here's another interesting thing about this map. I'm smashing the A button, Nothing's happening. I cannot use the staff on here, even though I have it, because the mod gives it to you. Something about this map just makes you completely unable to use the staff at all. So we can't really find out if there's anything in these boxes until I figure out a way to bypass that. But we can look around. See that this is still the entire ship, complete with a broken propeller. Where am I, though? Krystal is just not on the screen. That's pretty strange. She's still there. Maybe that's why I can't use it, because it's not really me. Let me have a look at this object list again. That's them, right? What if I were to just spawn in Fox, then? Well, I would spawn him at coordinate 0 and he would fall to his death. Derp. Let's try it again. This would usually crash, but because of turning off MMU emulation, it doesn't. We can have a bunch of crystals running around. And we can change some of them to Fox, but I guess he's gone off the face of the ship. And even though they're trying to smash with the staff, they don't have one, which would normally crash the game. And that is causing some trouble with not being able to open the box. So to get the cutscene to play correctly, you need to get the real Krystal over to there, where they can talk. Which I think it's this one. Maybe it's not. Finally, if we now warp to first entry there, we can look around what this area looks like at the beginning of the game, which is slightly different. Some fish. That doesn't seem like the right music. Let's mess around during this scene.
Great flying, Fox!
The game is still controlling the camera, but I can move it around a little bit.
You weren't gonna make it.
Very funny, sir.
I know. Now, on to business. By pressing the start button, you will open your communicator.
Dutch angle mode.
Choose who you wish to speak to, and then press the A button to contact one of us. Each team member will give you different information.
This is still lagging.
Tested in action, so give it a try as soon as I finish. And don't forget, you're looking for the Queen Earthwalker. Try talking to those Thorntail guys.
Anyway,
Lippy is preparing a translator device, but until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Okay, General. But what about a weapon?
there's that staff
Why
over
couldn't
there.
I bring my blaster?
It's
I guess that's the
always
reason you
same
can't
with
use the
you,
staff
Fox.
there, it's just that you haven't picked it up.
Ask questions later.
But that's enough of
This
that.
mission
Let's
is
look
about
around.
saving the planet, not blowing it up. It
We look in
requires a
here
different tactic. Try using your
before
head.
we've actually opened this door.
Yeah, very funny, sir. Fox
This guy, 3 of these guys are hiding in here. Which is odd, because there's 4 of them, but only 3 of them are hiding in here. The 4th one is just nowhere. got the weird effect from the portal door, but not... Oh, there's the fourth one. He's just chilling down there. You can hear the fuel cell, but you can't see the fuel cell. And somewhere around here... Maybe not yet, but... Somewhere is a thing. That's not here just yet. Probably have to get the staff first. Let's try to go back to the map. I'm getting dizzy. Okay, let's pick up the staff, which is what I'm actually hearing. Oh yeah, free camera. Picking things up depends on the camera, so... Let's go ahead and speed through this scene. How exactly are you transmitting this message anyway? And what is this stuttering effect? That is very strange. Did she record a message in her staff or something? Like, look at the different karate poses. This is supposed to be Fox. Why is Fox this good with a staff when he's never done it before? Alright, now let's look over here. Maybe it'll be here. Still no. Well, somewhere around here at some point you can see that little tiny slippy head and the communicator just floating in here. It's probably too early in the game to see it yet. But we can also just look around. Got this dude. Steam. We'll just... Oh, you know what? The game is actually running out of memory for some objects, so maybe Slippy's head just didn't show up. So let's reload the map to maybe try to resolve that problem. And then we'll mess around with this. Actually hurt each other, which is pretty hilarious. And they can get separated, have different states. Talking to NPCs can mess things up. They are actually two completely independent instances of the player character. Respond to controller 1. What? Excuse me? That was mine. Come back here with that. That was very silly. One of them can run around during the cutscenes. The tails get very strange. Once it's doing that bit, though, then you can't move. And if we go to here... Now we've got Fox and Krystal running around. Neat. And it's got both voices. This does crash the game on a real system, or if you have the MMU turned on. which is a damn shame, but might be possible to fix. Also, if we have free move mode, then one of them will move and the other won't. And we can actually travel pretty far. One can get to the edge of the map, but it won't let you load the next map in because technically you're still over there. And over here. But we can switch to them. Control the other one. And the player character is a bit special in that it never unloads. So if we take them all the way to another map, eventually it will fail to load the next map, but we can go pretty far. And their tail still acts as a beacon pointing toward the other player. And, okay, it just crashed. But I have been able to run all the way into another map and back again, and they were still there. Speed! So I think that's all I have to show for now. Oh, wait, there's one more thing, actually. Let's see, where is it? Sword just crashes, even with the thing changed, but somewhere in here are some interesting objects. N64 logo? What? Would you look at that? Unfortunately, it disappears as soon as you resume the game. But we can spawn it in, and then go to the camera, and we can actually move the camera while this menu is up. And yeah, Nintendo 64 logo. And maybe if we stop time, no, that didn't work. Maybe if we stop time and then spawn it in. No, it's just on stopping time when we close the menu. But, yep, there's that. And there's also Rare logo, but it's not existing. It's just a cube. The actual model is deleted. What else can we spawn in? Special spaceship. Well, that didn't do much. Different camera modes. Yeah, but work point. I don't know what that does. Let's find out. Looks like it does nothing. Except every time I walk there, some tricky warp object is showing up, but that might just be because I'm walking near it, not because of the thing that I spawned. Speed! So I think that was all I had to show. So get off that. I'm trying to show a spinning fox here. Stupid joystick. So next time, which probably tomorrow, I'm going to play through the game again, except this time the prototype kiosk demo version, which has a lot of interesting differences from the final version. So that ought to be pretty neat. So for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to teleport the like and subscribe buttons into an infinite void, and delete